Hi, this is Phoenix, hashtag rising from the ashes. My name is Joey, and this is my vlog about my life dealing with anxiety and depression. I just want to celebrate my clean hair. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? It's clean. I think it was like a week or 10 days or something. I don't know. But it's clean now. Yay! I even have makeup on. I had makeup on earlier today. But I cried it all off. And I wasn't actually doing it in preparation of making a video. I was just doing it because I felt good, but I ended up crying it off. And so I feel like I should talk right now about that badness, because it's really bothering me, and it's it's making it so I can't interact with anybody or do anything. So, put my makeup back on, bluer and more ridiculous than ever, and we're going to try and talk about it. So, my closet again. I actually really like talking in here. It's probably a good thing because at least like there's no like outside noise stuff, except for the fan on the floor. But I have to have something that's very hot. Anyway, so my last video was quite upset, and it was concerning my daughter going back to school. And overall, in the past, I don't know. Well, there was the arresting thing, jail, and all that. That wasn't good times. But besides that, I have been finding it difficult to stabilize myself. I mean, like, really difficult. And it makes me just totally useless to everybody around me, including myself. Because if I try to spend time with, say, my daughter, what happens is my mind, it just gets to wondering. And when it wanders right into worry territory, and that's just what I do. I just start to worry about things. Or I reminisce about things and feel bad that those things are no longer there. And I don't know which of those is worse, like worrying about the future or mourning for the past. I don't know. They're both just fucking awful states of mind to be in, honestly. It's just torture. But I just get myself into these cycles, and I have a hard time getting out of them. So, I mean, like, I've always been dealing with this, but it seems like in the past, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so, it's been getting like, I bet it's just a matter of I'm noticing it more, perhaps. Because I don't really think my mood's gotten so much lower. It's just I'm noticing everything. I'm noticing the ups and the downs, and I'm sort of able to take myself through them, like step away from it and take myself through it and be like, knowing that this is what's happening in my logical mind, and that it will indeed pass. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. Every day it's a challenge. Every hour it's a challenge. Every minute it's a challenge. It's challenging times. This life. So I've been struggling with this stabilization of my mood, and I've also been experiencing physical changes and symptoms. And they've been preying on my mind. I'm not going to lie. They've been preying on my mind for probably like a year. But in recent weeks, I've sort of put a lot of things together and actually delved into the filthy internet a little bit and tried to research it, which is just always a bad idea. It's just never good. Never good. No. But I had to. I was like, I have to know about this because, like, it involves cancer. And that's frightening, of course. So I've been trying to research it here and there. And I've come to the conclusion that I definitely need to, like, literally talk to my doctor about this. It's not that I haven't been to my doctor, because I have. But I haven't mentioned any of these things because I just wasn't sure. I just wasn't sure that that was, that it was all connected. But now I'm wondering if maybe it is connected. And maybe even the back and or hip pain could factor into it. I don't really know about that, though. I know that the intense cramps I get down the lower region of my body that I've been blaming on sitting wrong, because I tend to sit cross-legged and then I hunch over sometimes, and it sort of folds that part of my body like in half. And anyone who's familiar with C-sections will know where I'm talking about. It's right there. It's that area where that incision was. And like, that area has been more, like, obviously sensitive since the kid was born, but it never really went away. Like, it's always been a little bit, a little touchy there. And so lately I get these terrible pains if I sit too long with my legs bent and hunched up, or sitting on the floor cross-legged, or any of those sort of things. I can't do for maybe more than, like, I don't know, 10 minutes max, because I've connected it to these intense pains that follow. And they've been so bad sometimes. Like if I didn't think that the hospital could do absolutely nothing about it, I would go to the damn hospital. It hurts that bad. It's awful. So back to the cancer thing. So I'm reading all these information, and I'm putting all these things together, and then I had to tell my partner, because I haven't spoken about any of this really. Um, and Angie's the kind of person that just dismisses things like this. Like she's literally just like, well, that's not what it is. What do you mean? Well, if it was that, you would have this and this and this and this and this and this and this, and this, you know. And then I get like this 15-minute speech about something. I don't know. I don't listen. I mean, I try to listen, but like, it just goes on and on. I mean, I don't know what that's like. It's not like I go on and on the internet, no less. Okay. But in my mind, it is dismissing it. And I can understand, in a way, because nobody likes to think that something bad is going to happen to this person that they love, right? So when she responds to me that way, I view it as a defense mechanism, and I don't take it too personally. Mind you, it took me years to figure that out, but I know that now. So going in to telling her about my condition and my symptoms and whatnot, I was ready for that reaction. And I got that reaction like for 2 days. It was just like, and I've also learned that rather than inundating her with information and being like, this is why you're wrong and wrong and wrong and wrong and wrong, it's not going to do any good. So I just let it lie. And I insert tidbits and supposed facts into our daily conversations. And it's like just planting a seed. And so, I don't remember what happened last night, but I must have said something to her that made her feel like she can't just dismiss it anymore. And she said, well, you need to call your doctor. I said, I agree. So I called the doctor today. I also called the neurologist that I was referred to a few weeks ago, the last time I saw my primary care doctor, because of the, the swinging and this thing and all this stuff that I do. And she's like, I don't think there's anything wrong with you in that way, but, it's better to just have it checked out. Okay. So I called them as well and made an appointment. And so after the appointments were made, Angie comes to me and she goes, so don't you feel better now? And I was like, but it got me to think, like, do I feel better now? I mean, I guess I kind of feel accomplished because I made 2 phone calls, which is a lot, okay? Seriously, it's a lot for me. And I did that and made 2 appointments as well. So I definitely felt accomplished, but I did not feel per se good. And the more I thought about it, the less good I felt. And because it's just just became that next level of real. And it's quite terrifying. Believe it or not, I am not doing this channel so I can film myself cry. Okay, I don't like doing that. It's embarrassing. But it is genuine, and sometimes seeing the way a person's affected by a situation when they talk about it is, well, I don't know. I just think it's important to see, and I'm not afraid to show it. But I also don't like to trigger myself. And there are certain aspects of this whole situation that I can't really go into because it will hurt too much. And you're not going to see genuine emotion. I mean, you will, but it'll just be a mess. Like, it'll just be a mess. And I don't think that there's any... I don't know that there's any benefit in that, to seeing somebody fall apart. If they can talk through the tears a little bit, it'd be something. But I'll tell you what, if I got really into this right now, it'd be ugly crying. No, we don't want to do that. So maybe, what are we at? Almost 17 minutes. Maybe that's the update. I don't want to talk about the specific health condition. At least not at this time. Triggering. I don't... I don't want to talk about even how it makes me feel too much, because I can't do it without being a mess. And I can say this. I'm going to the primary care doctor. Oops. In 2 weeks. So that'll be the next part. For the next 2 weeks, it'll be a matter of enjoying what's left of the summer before the little kid goes back to school. And I have to make the best out of that, as well as not ruin it for like everybody else as well. And honestly, that's a really tall order because I'm so scared about maintaining my stable and not crying myself silly over this, that, and nothing. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. And wish me luck, because I'm going to need it. Gosh, I'm sorry. I ended the video all I can't think of anything to Here. What's that say? Boobies rule. Yeah. Okay, I don't know. I mean, they do, right? So, okay, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, like it. Like the video, guys, if you watch it all the way through and, well, you like it. I'm told it helps the algorithm or some such thing. Or even better, subscribe. Or bell it. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.